We are meeting with my company. We're meeting with I forget the name, it's an international school. The students are from all over the place and they're all, in their early 20s and stuff. And we work a lot on how to build community, because when you have that community support, peer-to-peer learning, all of that, it helps add to the learning culture too, where it becomes the norm and not the exception. But there's a lot of fear stuff out there. People who had an unpleasant time at school, or it's boring, or they're so afraid of having the wrong answer, they're not engaged. And I guess that falls on us as instructors. I taught a class the other night, and there was this one woman who didn't want to participate, and we became friends. But afterwards, she said, "I didn't really understand what you wanted me to do." Well, that was on me as the instructor. That was I failed at that. I didn't explain it well enough, but it was good. I was engaging enough that she felt okay asking me. Now that's one-on-one, but I just think community and more fun. As grownups, we are not having nearly enough fun.
Truth.
Preach on, Donna.
Man, drop the mic on that. You're absolutely right, Donna. And a little itty bitty plug. Our next coffee chat is all about cultivating workplace communities for learning.
I will be there front and center.
So I would love to hear more about that. Yeah, but you all are making great points. And it is on us to understand who our quote unquote customer is. And if you are in a workplace that is struggling with a culture of learning in general, the idea of self-directed learning is maybe so far out there that it's like, man, that's a topic for a different day. I'm just still trying to get them to take their ladder safety courses. I don't know what else to do about that. But I do believe that there is value to what Chester was saying, which is sometimes it is a soft skill, learning to learn. Is that not to say we need to put people, in yet another course in order to help them be self-directed learners. That's really is not the point. But again, it's how do we build that interest, those car explosions. And maybe it starts there, and maybe it goes back to Todd's point with, could we create something that explained the value of learning to learn, not making it mandatory, but it sits there, and maybe you can have managers participate in that. Maybe you're creating something fun with the managers to help them understand. The more they teach, the more they learn, right? To expand the desire to learn more. It's baby steps, right? It's baby steps. We're not going to just pop into our organization and say, okay, we want everyone to be self-directed learners. We know that's not going to happen, right? So identifying these different ideas that you guys are talking about right now, really, really important. And also to understand that not all of these ideas, which is why we have all of you here, not all of these ideas is going to work for everyone's place, organization, people within their organization. So the rich amount of ideas coming out of this right now, very beneficial.
There's so much, we have to kind of stay in the realm of theory because there's just so many possibilities and options and different types of learnings and modalities and whatnot. But one more, I think, concrete way we can help people break the mold and want to choose learning more is giving them more power and control when we can. Non-linear menu systems, so that people can choose which direction they want to go, maybe taking more branching scenario type ideas into menu ideas. So you have an option to choose whether you want to go to A, B, or C. And you can go down that path as far as the sub menus go, but we have to break out of this linear slide by slide mold that PowerPoint created for everybody in the past. All right, I'm done.
Yeah. And I think that's great. I love that idea. And I can, as you're saying it, I can visualize it. Right. And it goes back to one of the ideas we had at the very beginning. So if you put out these quasi learning plans and say, here's how you go from a beginner or a rookie salesperson to a person who feels more competent and confident in closing sales. Here's a suggested path. And then maybe on that path is negotiation skills. And if they clicked on that, then maybe there could be some curated bits, books, articles, videos, TED Talks, etc. Curated bits on that. And then they can go wherever they want to go to the next one. And you can create a variety of different topics like this. And again, that goes to Chester's point, where we're helping them to explore. And maybe the first part of each of those bits is the importance of learning to learn, and some more curated bits about here when it comes to learning to learn, study techniques or reading techniques or whatever you want to put in there, your curated ideas to help build that soft skill, because it is a soft skill, how to build that. And I do believe you have to have the right mindset in order to develop the habit. One goes before the other. So you have to have the mindset of wanting to eat healthier, in order to take yourself to a healthier lifestyle, right? You got to have that mindset in place. And so we can build that. I think all of your ideas kind of go there. And then perhaps, what if you took those learning journeys and you gained management support? And I have said this over and over again with you all, and I know I probably sound like I'm kicking a dead horse on yet another call. It's about activating managers sooner in the process. So you have managers help you develop this. You get their insights, you get subject matter experts' insight. If we build this very loosely defined learning journey, what would you suggest that they take?